It's an honor to do this work. I have met some of just the most amazing people who are very strong in not just physical strength or emotional strength, but maybe their spiritual strength. People who have endured things that would make kind of the common person think, how could they survive that?
Heather was murdered in April of 2013 by her husband. She was a missing person for about a week before we actually found the body and knew that she had been murdered. I gained custody of Connor and Ava, their 2 children.
Hey guys, they never got to meet your mom. Can you tell them about your mom?
Well, she had brown hair. She was very kind to a lot of people. She would always make us laugh, like tell jokes.
And also every night she read us a few chapters of the Captain Underpants series.
Or she'd read to us.
It was so surreal. This is not only a murder, but it's a very public murder. Our family's in the front page of the newspaper, our family's on the news.
That public view of grief, it's hard for people because it causes them to not know who they can trust or to feel like they even have to be more private with their grief. And I think that's, again, the importance where the center comes in, because all of our sessions are confidential. You know, we can't even acknowledge who our clients are, and they can really come here and have that peace of mind of the safety and the security of their grief.
There was so much media and there was so much going on, so it was, have this strong face and, take a deep breath and move on for the kids. And it was the first time that I was able to talk about what happened and what I was going through and not worry about what people thought.
Grief is the most universal experience there is, and Baptist wanted to give that to the community through grants and donations, because all of these services are free of charge. In 2005, we were able to open our first Center for Good Grief.
We had no idea where to turn or what to do, but they got the help they needed. I would have done anything to help Ava and Connor. I would have paid whatever to any kind of professional help, but what they needed and what they got was absolutely free.
One of the biggest things that we do here at the center is that we sit with people in their pain and we listen to them and we let their voice be heard. Whatever they need to say, they can expect to, to say it without judgment or without any value put on it from our side. It's one of the best things that I think we do for people is to listen. And one of the benefits that I've had working here is that I get to see people get better. And I can tell other grieving people that, because sometimes they'll come to us and they don't believe that things can get better for them. And so I let them know that I wouldn't do this job if people didn't get better, but they do.
Really seeing the connection that grief is just an expression of love. When I started, I thought more about trauma, and I didn't think about all the love that's actually behind it. And so that's been really surprising and very fulfilling. It makes coming here every day worthwhile.
We know hope exists, we see it every day. And sometimes I think we let people hold on to us because we know it's out there. If they don't believe it's out there, we let them know that they can hang on to us until they can find it themselves.
We've been through these horrendous things and we still have found love and we still have found peace. And to hopefully give that to new families who might be going through something, I think is just such an amazing gift.
We wanted to say, sure, use our story, use the wonderful work. What was the point of having that spotlight on us for so long, and what was the purpose of going through all that if we can't find a way to help? If we can put a face on the grief and the pain and show how it can turn around and become something wonderful, we'll be happy to do it.